Here's problem 2. It gives us this equation. It wants to know where the horizontal asymptotes are. That would be this line right here. And where the vertical, there's vertical asymptotes would be. Now remember, vertical like this, that's the equation x equals something. And this horizontal is going to be y equals something, because horizontal lines are y equals and verticals are x equals. So horizontal. Now remember with this, I have that special thing, if you remember, Bobo Botten eats DC. Now I know that seems crazy, but we all seem to remember that, and it works nicely. This stands for bigger on bottom. It'll be y is 0. Bigger on top, there is no horizontal asymptote. And if the exponents are the same, we divide the coefficients. So let's look at this. And we're talking about the degree. This is x to the first, x to the second. So this has degree 1, this has degree 2. So is the degree bigger on the top, or is it bigger on the bottom? In this case, it's bigger on the what? Bottom. Bigger on the bottom. Bo. Bigger on the bottom. We're going to say the horizontal then is 0. Now again, we have to write y equals 0. That means we're going to draw this right across the x-axis in this case, where y equals 0. That's where there will be an asymptote, a horizontal asymptote. Now for the vertical asymptote, we don't use this. This only works for horizontal. The vertical, what you're determining is, hey, where can x be? So we're going to draw a line down that x can't be. If you look at this, x squared plus 3x plus 2, well, you'll notice that factors. As soon as I see an x squared plus something x plus a number, I'm thinking, hey, does that guy factor? In this case, yes, it factors to an x plus 2 times an x plus 1. In this case, we can't have x being negative 2 or this guy's not going to work. Nor can x be negative 1 or we create a 0 there, and you can never divide by 0. So x can't be negative 2, nor can it be negative 1, or else we create a 0 down here. That means we're going to draw these lines at x being negative 2 and x being negative 1. There's going to be these vertical asymptotes at these two spots. So what you're going to end up with is you're going to have a graph that has an asymptote there, an asymptote here, and one like that. And you're going to have this graph in all these different places. So this is a crazy looking graph. But again, I'm not concerned with what the graph looks like. I'm concerned, can you figure out where the horizontal asymptote is? We use Bobo Botten eats DC. And where the vertical is. And again, the vertical asymptotes, x equals, are simply going to be what happens in the denominator where x cannot be a certain value, because we plug negative 2 in, it's going to create a 0 down here, and we can't have that happen. That's why you have these asymptotes saying, hey, nobody's ever going to touch these. The line will get closer and closer to it, but we'll never touch it. There's problem 2. Hope it helped you out.